Hello, everybody out there, and happy June. This year is getting off to a quick start. I know it's early June, but can't believe it's June already. Today's topic is going to be, why does my battery keep dying? Few vehicle problems are more frustrating than getting into your car and discovering the battery is dead again. Whether it happens overnight or after the vehicle sits for a few days, a battery that repeatedly dies is often a sign that something more serious is going on than simply needing a jump start. While batteries naturally wear out over time, uh, while batteries naturally wear out over time, there are several reasons your vehicle may continue having battery problems. Understanding the cause can help you avoid unexpected breakdowns and keep your vehicle dependable year round. Common reasons a car battery keeps dying. The battery is nearing the end of its life. Most automotive batteries last between 3 and 5 years. As they age, they lose their ability to hold a charge effectively. So as the battery gets older, it is less effective. Signs of a weak or aging battery include slow engine cranking, dim headlights, clicking noises when starting, electrical accessories acting weak, and frequent need for jump starts. Maryland's changing seasons, especially hot summers and cold winters, could put additional stress on older batteries. Your alternator may be failing, could be another cause. The alternator is responsible for charging the battery while the engine runs. If the alternator is weak or failing, the battery may drain faster than it can recharge. Common signs of an alternator problem include battery warning light on the dashboard, flickering lights, weak power windows, vehicle stalling. Uh, you almost you can almost get a burning electrical smell. Many drivers replace the battery only to discover the real problem was the charging system. That's why you never want to go into a shop and tell them what you think you need to have done without having it checked out professionally. You want to go ahead and pay them the time that they charge for diagnostics to run a complete electrical analysis on the vehicle to check the alternator, the battery, and even the starter. They can catch things that may be going up. You don't want to pay to put a battery in the car and find out that that battery is fine. So once you put that battery in, it's your battery. So again, definitely have it checked out first. Another cause is something is draining power while the vehicle is off. Modern vehicles continue using small amounts of electricity even after the engine is shut off. However, an excessive electrical drain, called a parasitic draw, can quickly kill the battery. Possible causes include interior lights staying on, faulty relays, malfunctioning modules, dash cameras, phone chargers, aftermarket accessories. Again, if there's something draining the power, this is something they'll pick up when they run a diagnostic on the battery, when they when they check out the charging system. So sometimes these drains are small enough to go unnoticed at first, but can eventually leave you stranded. Co- Corroded or loose battery connections. Battery terminals must have a clean, secure connection to properly transfer power. Excuse me. Corrosion buildup can interrupt electrical flow and cause intermediate starting problems, clicking sounds, loss of electrical power, and difficulty charging the battery. Cleaning the battery terminals and checking cable tightness can help prevent these issues. Where do you think that may be able to uh, be done on a regular basis? You hear me say it all the time. Have a relationship with a repair and service center in your area and allow them to go over your vehicle, at least once a year, but probably every oil change, just to be looking for things like this. Much better to find them in the bay than to find them out in front of your house or on the side of the road. Short trips can slowly drain the battery. Starting your engine uses a large amount of battery power. If you only drive short distances, the alternator may not have enough time to fully recharge the battery. Drivers who mainly take short trips may notice battery issues sooner, especially during colder months when starting the engine requires even more power. Extreme temperatures affect battery performance. Both hot and cold weather can shorten battery life. Hot weather, high heat can damage internal battery components and evaporate battery fluid. Cold weather reduces the battery's ability to deliver power, making it harder to start the engine. A weak battery often fails during temperature extremes. Another cause can be the vehicle sits too long without being driven. Even when parked, modern vehicles continue using a small amount of battery power to maintain memory systems and electronics. I've been riding motorcycles my whole life, and one thing that I'll tell you, pretty much every motorcycle owner is going to have is going to be a trickle charger, and that is a small amount of charging power that gets input into your battery and your bike very slowly over time if the vehicle is going to be sitting, such as, if you're in an area where you park the vehicle for the winter. Um, but again, because even a motorcycle has enough electronics on it to damage the battery or just continue wearing the battery, that, they have a solution for that. This, if a vehicle sits unused for long periods, the battery can gradually discharge completely. This commonly affects secondary vehicles, classic cars, diesel vehicles, or trucks driven infrequently. So again, if you've got a vehicle that sits for whatever reason, please put it on your calendar to go out, start the vehicle, make sure it's properly ventilated. You don't want to run the vehicle in the garage with the door shut. Um, Run the vehicle and let that battery run for a little while. How to prevent battery problems? There are several simple ways to reduce the chances of repeated battery failure. Have the battery tested regularly, inspect the charging system, keep battery terminals clean. Again, general maintenance, someone to check your vehicle out. That's the type of stuff that they can perform, including a battery terminal service, which cleans the terminals off. Make sure you turn off lights and accessories when exiting. Drive the vehicle long enough to recharge the battery. Address warning lights quickly. Preventative maintenance, again, we just said it, say it over and over again. Preventative maintenance can often catch small problems before they turn into major inconveniences. Should you have the vehicle inspected? If your battery dies repeatedly, it is important to have the entire electrical system and charging system checked instead of replacing the battery alone. A professional inspection can identify weak batteries, alternator failures, starter problems, electrical drains, faulty wiring, and charging system issues. Ignoring repeated battery problems can eventually leave you stranded at the worst possible time. If your car battery keeps dying, having the issue diagnosed properly can help restore dependable performance and peace of mind every time you start your vehicle. So I'm Paul, that car guy. I will see you on another episode soon. Uh, Keep driving. Have a good time. Bye.